Hello, I'm Laurie Maximilian, inventor of the Twin Ball Trainer. Congratulations and thank you for purchasing your own Twin Ball Trainer. As you will see, you now have a highly dynamic and versatile piece of equipment which can be applied to any exercise regime or sports training program. Be sure to watch this entire video so you can safely and effectively set up, care for and use your own Twin Ball Trainer. To set up your Twin Ball Trainer, firstly remove the strap. Then insert the pump and inflate both balls. Check the pressure to make sure the balls are pumped up to the same firmness. For a more stable platform, fully inflate the balls. However, for a more challenging and unstable platform, do not inflate the balls fully. We recommend that you begin with a stable platform and progress to a more unstable one once you have become accustomed to safely using your Twin Ball Trainer. Make sure you use appropriate footwear at all times. Only use your Twin Ball Trainer on a stable, dry and non-slip surface, making sure not to place near any obstacles. However, your Twin Ball Trainer may be placed near a bench or wall to hold for balance if need be. Deflate your Twin Ball Trainer when finished and secure with straps to store away. To help you become familiar and comfortable with your Twin Ball Trainer, be sure to take some time to warm up and become accustomed to how it moves when in use. Begin by stepping on and off the Twin Ball Trainer a few times, and then try stepping on and walking off the front a few times. Stand on the Twin Ball Trainer with your feet wide and then narrowed to give you a good feeling of how this will affect your stability. Also try walking on the spot on the Twin Ball Trainer, but only if you feel comfortable. We'll now show you some basic movements that you can perform on the Twin Ball Trainer to target different parts of your body. The numbers of different exercises you can do are only limited by your imagination, and we'll now show you some of the basics to get you started. The squat is a great lower body exercise. To perform a squat, place your feet on the Twin Ball Trainer at shoulder width apart. Bend evenly at the hips and knees, making sure to keep your chest up, core muscles firm and back straight. Keep the weight even in the feet. If the platform is tilting forward, you're placing too much weight into your toes. If the platform is tilting backwards, you're putting too much weight into your heels. To add extra weight, stand on the resistance band while holding the handles to your sides. You can also use dumbbells to add extra weight. To do a split squat, place one foot in the middle of the Twin Ball Trainer with your back foot on the floor. Keep your body upright while squatting down, pushing your weight evenly between both feet. Think about dropping your back knee directly down to the floor while keeping your back heel off the floor. For an advanced split squat, place one foot in the front corner of the Twin Ball Trainer with the other foot in the opposite back corner. Keep your chest up, core muscles engaged and back straight while you lower yourself down, aiming to get your back knee down to the Twin Ball Trainer. Be sure to keep your back heel up. You may need to hold on to something to help you balance until you feel comfortable doing this. To perform a glute bridge, lie on the floor with the soles of your feet flat on the Twin Ball Trainer. Keep your shoulders and hands on the floor while lifting your hips up, squeezing your glutes and hamstrings to lift you up. To progress this exercise further, lie on the Twin Ball Trainer with the soles of your feet firm on one end. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to lift your hips while keeping your core activated. This will feel much more unstable than the previous version as you are completely off the floor. An even more advanced version of this exercise is to do it with only one leg at a time. To work the calf muscles, stand on the side of the Twin Ball Trainer with your heels hanging off the edge. Holding onto a wall for balance, keep your knees straight while raising yourself up as high as you can onto your toes, then lower yourself back down as low as you can. Be sure to keep your body upright at all times without leaning forwards or backwards. To advance this exercise, try doing it with only one foot at a time. The push-up is a great upper body and core exercise. To perform a push-up, kneel in front of the twin ball trainer and place your hands on the platform slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Keeping your back straight and your core muscles engaged, bend your elbows and lower yourself down until your chest touches the platform. To progress this exercise further, lift your knees off the floor to perform it on your toes. For an advanced version of the push-up, place your hands on the floor and your feet on the twin ball trainer. To perform a chest press, place the resistance band under the twin ball trainer and then line the platform on your back with your feet flat on the floor. Begin with the handles at your armpits and then slowly push them directly up to the ceiling, keeping your core engaged and your body still. Lower them slowly back down to the start position. You may also use dumbbells instead of the resistance band to add more weight. To make this exercise even more challenging, try doing it with both feet on the twin ball trainer or with your feet in the air. To work the back muscles, stand on the twin ball trainer with your feet on the resistance band. Bend over at the hips, making sure to keep your lower back flat and your neck naturally aligned. Begin with the handles by your side and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you pull the handles up to your armpits, then lower them slowly. This exercise can also be done with dumbbells. To perform a one-arm row, place the twin ball trainer over the resistance band with the handles on either side. Then, place one knee on the twin ball trainer with the other leg bent and foot on the floor behind you. Keep your back flat, core tight, and squeeze your shoulder blade in while pulling the handle up to your armpit. To increase the resistance, this can also be done with a dumbbell. To perform a pullover, place the twin ball trainer over the resistance band with the handle at the top. Lie on your back on the platform with your feet firmly on the floor. Holding one handle with both hands, keep your elbows straight while lowering your arms down until they're in line with your head, and then raise them back up to the vertical position. This can also be done with a dumbbell to increase the weight. To make this exercise more challenging, try it with your feet on the twin ball trainer or up in the air. To work the shoulders, stand on the twin ball trainer with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart on top of the resistance band. Hold the handles at shoulder height, keeping your core engaged and back straight. Raise the handles vertically up to the ceiling and then lower them back down slowly to the start position. This exercise can also be performed with dumbbells. Other shoulder variations are the side raise and the front raise. All of these shoulder exercises can be made more challenging by standing on the twin ball trainer sideways. To work the triceps, perform dips on the side of the twin ball trainer with your feet flat on the floor. To advance this exercise, straighten your legs with your toes up in the air. You can also try it with your feet elevated on a low table or chair. Be sure to keep your chest up and hips close to the twin ball trainer. perform a tricep extension, place the twin ball trainer over the resistance band and line your back on the platform with your feet on the floor. Holding the handles up in the air with your arms straight, bend at the elbows to slowly lower your hands down towards your forehead. Straighten your arms back up to the starting point while keeping your elbows in close together. This exercise can be made more challenging by placing your feet on the twin ball trainer or up in the air. To work the biceps, begin by standing on the twin ball trainer on top of the resistance band with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Holding the handles at your hips, curl them up towards your shoulders, making sure to keep your elbows at your sides and your body still. Slowly lower them back down to the starting position. This exercise can also be performed with dumbbells. To make this exercise even more challenging, you can stand on the twin ball trainer sideways. For a lying bicep curl, place a resistance band under your feet on the floor and then line the platform on your back. Curl the handles up to your shoulders, keeping the elbows in by your sides, and then slowly lower them back to the starting position. To exercise the core muscles, firstly become accustomed to the twin ball trainer by lying on the platform with your feet on the floor, and then on the platform, and then in the air. Then try sitting on it with your feet on the floor, and then on the platform, and then in the air. To perform an abdominal crunch, lie on the platform with your feet on the floor and your arms crossed over your chest. Squeeze your abdominal muscles to lift your shoulders off the platform and then slowly relax them to lower you back down. Be sure to keep your back flat and your neck naturally aligned. To make this even more challenging, try putting your feet onto the platform or up in the air. This really will challenge your core strength and stability. To perform a leg raise, lie on the twin ball trainer with your hands by your sides, holding onto the edges. Be sure to keep your back flat on the platform and your core muscles engaged as you lift one leg at a time into the air and then lower it down slowly whilst raising the other leg. Once you feel comfortable with this, try raising both legs at the same time. Keep in mind that the straighter you have your legs, the more difficult this exercise will be. Begin with bent knees until you feel ready to try it with straight legs. A Russian twist is a fairly advanced move, so only do this once you feel comfortable with the previous exercises. Begin by sitting on the platform with your feet on the floor. Lean slightly backwards while engaging your core muscles and keep your back straight. Extend your arms forward so that your hands are over your knees and then slowly rotate side to side, making sure to keep your core pulled in. To make this exercise even more challenging, try putting your feet onto the platform and then in the air. To perform a plank, begin by kneeling in front of the twin ball trainer and then place your elbows on the platform. Keep your head over your hands as you lift your knees off the floor so that you're on your toes, making sure to keep your back flat and your core muscles pulled in and engaged. Do your best to hold this position for as long as you can maintain good posture. For an advanced version of this exercise, place your feet on the twin ball trainer with your elbows on the floor. A side plank should only be performed once you feel comfortable with a standard plank. Be sure to keep your body in alignment and your core muscles pulled in the whole time. Always keep your shoulder directly above the elbow that is on the platform. To progress this exercise even further, slowly lower and raise your hips while keeping the core engaged and pulled in. To perform mountain climbers, begin in the same starting position as the push-up. Keep your back flat and core muscles pulled in while you slowly tuck one knee up and into your chest before extending it back to the start position. Then do the same with the other knee. Continue to alternate legs for as long as you can maintain proper posture. An advanced version of this exercise is to try it with your hands on the floor and your feet on the twin ball trainer. Many of these exercises can be combined to create challenging full body movements and programs. For example, you can combine the squat and the shoulder press, or the lunge and bicep curl. You can also combine the push-up and the mountain climbers. You're only limited by your imagination. The twin ball trainer can also be used for a great cardiovascular workout, but make sure that you are comfortable and confident using your twin ball trainer and that you have a reasonable level of strength and fitness before attempting any of these advanced movements. If in doubt, consult a qualified exercise professional before trying them. Jump squats not only target most of the major leg muscles, they also elevate the heart rate for a great cardio workout. Begin standing on the floor. Bend your knees and hips evenly and then drive up so that your feet leave the floor. Keep your eyes on the platform and land with your feet wider than shoulder width apart. Be sure to absorb the impact by bending your knees and hips as you land. Step off the platform and then repeat. An advanced version of this exercise is performed by staying on the platform the entire time. Jump lunges are another challenging leg and cardiovascular exercise. Begin with one foot on the platform with your other foot on the floor. Push explosively up through both legs so that your feet leave the ground at the same time. Change legs in mid-air so that your feet swap places. Be sure to absorb the impact by bending your knees and hips as you land. Keep your chest up and back straight throughout the entire movement. Speed mountain climbers are the same movement as mountain climbers, except that they are performed in an explosive and rapid fashion. Be sure to keep your core engaged and your back flat throughout the entire movement. Step overs require a lot of stabilisation in the lower body, core and upper body. Begin with both feet on one side of the twin ball trainer and by placing your hands on either side of the platform with a firm grip. Keeping your back flat and neck naturally aligned, drive off the floor with both legs. Whilst in the air, push your hips over the platform so that your feet land on the other side of the twin ball trainer. Be sure to absorb the impact by bending your knees and hips. Keep your arms straight during the whole movement. Jump from side to side with as much speed as you can while maintaining proper posture. As you can see, the twin ball trainer is a fun and dynamic piece of equipment which can be added to any workout or sports training program. Be sure to keep experimenting with the exercises we've shown you and then add your own to create your own specific, challenging, fun workout. Thanks again for purchasing your own twin ball trainer. We hope you enjoy using it and taking your exercise to the next level.